Are live. I'm Savage Squishy 86 and we are continuing our live stream with Bloodborne part 7 of our next run of Chalice Dungeons, Castle Canehurst, the Old Hunters DLC, and maybe more. It's going to be a really probably longer stream, maybe 4 hours long, so I'm hoping we can actually get a little bit in the way of productivity in that sense. Essentially, that is my scope of my goal. But we're gonna see how far we can take this thing in regards to circumstance, presenting over the fact of our timetable. I definitely was taking the measurable effort to sort of see how far along I could push this in terms of speed. So essentially, I've already got a little bit of a head start. As you can see, I am inside one of the Chalice dungeons, the Isu Chalice Dungeon, with cursed, rotted, and fetid offerings to essentially get a little bit of a traction going with that. I've already dispatched some of the forces that were here. Namely, the number one thing we're going to encounter in this Chalice Dungeon is going to be eye collector witches, essentially with their mad ones that they keep summoning. So they are pretty powerful. I've already had a couple of run-ins with them, but as you can see, I pretty much have taken initiative to taking care of them. There was 2 batches in the first layer, no side areas, so we haven't encountered one of those yet. So, but we're definitely gonna get ourselves into the fray of it by going forward with it. So. Right away off to the right, you'll see this is actually where I took down one of the witches, grabbed the pebbles off the body. And matter of fact, we'll probably put some on us to give us a measurable layer of defense. A couple are a rat and a uber ghoulie in this tunnel here. We can hear another one close by. But we're basically going to make our way back. To our left will be a trap in the form of a spell that'll basically transport you back to the room you're just in. So I've left a note for the other hunters there in the event they get caught by that, hopefully to stop them. But essentially what we're going to do is come back to this area where we'll have a bunch of these mini infant great ones. In this room, we have had, I should say, a witch as well, which we took down. She will drop us a cursed tempering blood gem, pebbles perhaps, but that's essentially what. And then over here in the far back, she was protecting the stone coffin, which held 2 ritual blood. So we're gonna rush up here now and double back the opposite way. The way out of here is going to be a gate directly over there. We need to find the lever to access it. I have already located it, but we're going to go get it opened up here. So let's get rid of this uber ghoulie right here first. Get him out of our way. Obviously, there'll be another one here. Pay close attention to any possible ghoulies on the ground. Playing possum, like this one over here leaning against the wall. We'll get rid of him first, but I want to get rid of the Uber first, because he's more of a danger than they are with that pickaxe. Oh, I also took the liberty of improving the strength of my weapon with the Holy Moonlight Sword, so that is definitely going to be a one-hit wonder now. I've already taken out several enemies with just one hit, practically, so not all of them will be susceptible to that, but a fully charged heavy attack will essentially be their undoing. Mind the trap ahead of us. Destroy it. In here, obviously, we will have a brain sucker directly ahead of us. I've already been scouting this level, so I pretty much have an idea of what kind of threat we're looking at here in scale. I've got the rune on, the beast claw rune, to enhance my visceral attacks, to essentially make my visceral attacks a little bit more effective with one-hit killings, particularly with enemies, or sub-bosses, if you will. I'm just taking a quick look around, make sure there's no other enemies here that I'm missing. We're going to keep our ears open as well, because we obviously have some uber ghoulies, which is a good indicator that possibly we could have blood lickers. I'm listening for blood lickers, excuse my pause. I don't think I hear anything. So now that we've had the lever, opened, we can pretty much progress with our next stage of operation and heading into the next area. So let's head into the gate here to our back, which is now open to us, and we'll head through this area. Obviously, there will be a side area up ahead of us, I'm sure, with this long passage to our left here. So let's investigate that. I stress again, be very careful. This is a cursed, rotted, and fetid offering dungeon. Cursed being the biggest threat because it has reduced your health. So it will not take much for one hit, maybe two, for them to kill you. But all things aside, assume it will be a one-hit wonder, one-hit kill. So be careful, be very careful. Adjusting my armrest on my chair here. Keep my eyes open. Up here, it looks like we have some blood vials. I think it sounds like we have a snatcher here, because I recognize that stomping motion animation. Yep, we got a snatcher, so let's get rid of the snatcher now. Be careful with his attacks. If these guys do hit one hits, this guy will one hit kill you. He will drop us 17,000 echoes as well as a ritual blood. Now proceed in and to the right. Be careful. I could hear some ghoulies. There's one right there. Let's get his attention. We don't really need to worry too much about visceral attacks because we don't really get anything. I'm simply only doing that for the bosses because they are so powerful. So I'm expecting brain suckers. I'm expecting mad ones. I'm expecting madmen. Essentially all these potential implications of threats that we could encounter. Out here on this bridge, we'll have ritual blood. And then further up ahead, we will have some infant great ones. I see a brain sucker ahead, but I don't know if he's hooded. It doesn't look like he is. So we'll head up there carefully. Hooded ones, like I said before in the previous streams, they are more of a threat because they have magic on their side. They will ensnare you with a spell to keep you there defenseless, and then they will rush in and try to consume your insight, in turn causing damage. But it looks like this one is not hooded, so this is a physical threat. He will attack us, just like with physical attacks, but not magic. Easy takedown. Quicksilver bullets. Open the coffin. And inside, we will find ritual blood. Welcome to the streamer, viewer. Pleasure. Hope you're having a good evening. Now we will head back the way we came and proceed down to the lower level. I haven't searched down there yet. I want to see what's down there. Be mindful of any spells that may be on the ground. Pay attention to notes if there are any spells, because the notes that the other players leave will tell you if there is, signifying a growing sense of threat that may be present. Alright, we got a brain sucker. We got two ghoulies. Let's go ahead and get these guys' attention. I do not want to take them on, plus the brain sucker. Brain sucker looks like it's a physical threat, doesn't look like a magic threat, so that may be good for us. So let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Can't have you doing that. Bye. Brain sucker is down. Easy takedown. Grab the cursed blood gem he drops, and then open the stone coffin chest. And inside we will find ritual blood. And now we will head back to the upper levels and out of this dungeon. We'll keep your ears open, possibly for the instances of perhaps us having a blood liquor. Welcome to the stream, new streamer. New viewer. And now we're going to head right into our first Chalice Dungeon boss, which will be chieftains, watchers. We're going to go ahead and just get them out of our way. Look at that. One Beast Claw rune does all that damage. Come on, boy. Bring it on. No balls. Do it, pussy. Try it. No balls. Go ahead. Try it. No balls. Come on, big boy. Where are you shooting at? Goodbye. So as we're taking them down, we're going to get a Cursed Damp Blood Gem, as well as some Echoes. So let's head to the back, light the lantern, get into the action. So head down the elevator and we'll proceed to our next dungeon lair. So as soon as we disembark the elevator, we'll have a direct shot to the second dungeon lair right away. We obviously have a witch summoning some madmen. So essentially we want to be diligent with our presence here. I don't know who's calling me, but I'm not answering it. Obviously we can hear we have some celestial emissaries here. And we're going to head first right through the door to our left here. So obviously we have a path. There's a witch ahead of us. On the left. Grab the sedatives off the body in our front. Let's go ahead and... So we pretty much have taken care of that witch. We can hear there's also a nightmare, it sounds like, close by. Maybe up here. Yep, there's a nightmare. Taking down the nightmare, and we get a Cursed Fire Damp Blood Gem. And entering here, slow. You can see some infant great ones here. Saw another one back here. She's gonna get away, which he did. It's okay. We'll get him to come back. There's our switch leading the way out of here, but we're not going to go down there and open that yet. What we are going to do is sweep this area here for resources. Essentially, ritual blood here. I got coins out? No, I don't. So let's go ahead and get some. Let's go ahead and get some coins out. This is obviously another path leading this way. This is obviously going to lead us out to that one room we were in. Ah, but there's some of our celestial friends. Let's say hi. Hi guys, how you doing? Don't mind me, just coming through. So, we're gonna go ahead and use that cheese trick to basically get the nightmare to spawn back in, because obviously there was two nightmares and one of them actually slipped away while we were chasing the other one down. So, we'll get that other one back. Oh, mighty hermanito. Mm. So right away, there's our nightmare. Sorry, buddy. You're not getting away this time. And then we got a Tempering Blood gemstone from him. Let's head out here where we took down those enemies and see what they drop for us. The bodies have disappeared, so that's not a big deal. Oh, wait a minute. They've actually appeared. Okay, they they moved them. That's weird. But okay. Again, be mindful of the flooring. There may be spells hidden to teleport you somewhere else. We'll go ahead and take out this brain sucker, though. With the intent to just open the path up. So, but we got a cursed poor man's damp blood gemstone from him. So we're going to go ahead and open the path, and then we're going to double back. And we're not going to really go back to the gate yet. I want to explore the other levels of stairwell that we didn't really get to check out yet. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a nightmare or two. Or, you know, we may have nothing. Just the witches that are obviously down here. So... ironic, I should say nightmare, and there is one. Where is this little bitch? Oh, hello. Okay, alright, time to go. This is getting dicey. Fucking. God damn it. Man. It's like she just... There should be, like, a delay. I wish there was a delay that would keep her from... I mean, because I killed them, and she just brings them back like that. Like, come on. I mean, fuck, I can't cut them down fast enough. I mean, it's fucking annoying. Come on, man. Well, let's get back up there. I'm not done yet. I want my echoes back, obviously, but I really want to put that bitch out of the equation because she's so fucking annoying. That's why I fucking hate these things because they're just a nuisance. They're not even really a hard, they're just a nuisance. I think what I should, you know, I got another idea. I'll do the fucking beast claw. The beast roar, because that'll knock them on their ass. You guys are gonna back the fuck up or I'm gonna make you wish you did. So... They tried to swarm me. I'm just gonna fucking mob them. I'm just gonna like I'm just gonna mob them with that thing. Obviously, this witch is gonna be over here. We're gonna get rid of her. Fell to her death. Nice. Bloodshot eyeball. I'll take that. So let's get the Pearl Slug here. God damn! Oh my god, girl! 700,000 echoes gone. It's okay. It's okay. Now I'm committed. I am committed. I am not leaving. I'm not moving forward until I kill this bitch. Now I'm mad. Oh, I'm so infuriating. I'm just gonna have to. I'll just do the cheese. I'll cheese. That's what I'll do. I'll cheese it. I'll cheese it. I'll go through. I'll get close to her, and then I'll exit the game. I'll come back, and then they'll be gone, and then I'll just fucking beat the shit out of her when she's done. When I get back at the thing. I mean, it's not so much. I mean, like I said, it's not so much the fact that she cost me the echoes. It's the fact that it's like I'm getting caught. She cost me echoes because she's a cheap character enemy. How fucking cheap. Now I'm right in front of her. Now I'm gonna fuck her ass up before she even gets a chance to call anybody. I'm gonna fuck her ass up now. I hate doing this kind of shit, but it's what I gotta do. Hello, doll. How you doing? This little bitch just cost me 700,000 echoes, so I'm gonna fuck her ass up. And my only regret is I'll be only able to do it once. Of course, I'll probably keep the stream. I'll probably come back. I'll have to go run through this thing. I'll probably run through this thing again and get a bunch of echoes, but echoes is not really my goal right here. Oh, I'm gonna fuck her ass up. Fucking bitch. Give me my fucking echoes. I am. She cost me a lot of money. She cost me a lot of money. Essentially, that's my feeling on it now. Now I'm like salty as shit. But it's okay. I got her. And you know what? She didn't call any of her bitch boys to back her up. So. Now we'll go through here now, and we'll see what we had in here. Obviously, there's a passage. Child King Cold Blood, Blood Vials, more King Cold Blood. Alright, let's get, oh, what am I doing? I want to put on something. There it is. Put on my lantern, and then we'll head right back into the fray of this next area. I don't know what's in here. We'll have to be careful. I see rats. Lots of rats dead. Happy, happy, happy. Over here, another rat lying in wait. And that'll take care of that one. Now we'll go over here, open the stone coffin to this other path over here. And we got Sage's hair. Beautiful. Now we have this ghoulie over here. Hi, buddy. Listen, we gotta talk. You gotta go. So get rid of the ghoul, and then on with the business. And then we'll basically make our way back. Oh, I'm so annoyed still by that bitch basically costing me all that trouble. Wasting all that time, taking all those echoes. I actually thought the beast roar would actually work, but of course this little Peabody, this ragmuffin, this ragtoe, she gotta fucking basically cause me grief. Because she can just do that little, her fucking magic. So I'll go up here, I'll try to recover some of my echoes. I get so annoyed when I'm beaten by some bitch-ass enemy that's cheap as shit. They have no real recourse of anything, and they're OP as fuck. And it irritates the shit out of me. It's like open heart surgery for me without anesthetic. It's painful to fucking have to just accept and tolerate. I have no respect for an enemy like that. So we'll head over here. No, actually, we've been out that way. What we want is here. I want to get as many kills as possible to get some of my goddamn echoes back. If I knew that bitch was gonna do that, I would have just, like, I don't know, went and spent my echoes and before I lost them. Now we got a cursed damp bolt gem. So, I mean, it's kind of a good thing we're running through this because ultimately we can actually get the benefit of other gemstones. I actually took the liberty of going through my gemstones and getting rid of a good number of them that were subpar, level 16, level 5s, level 4s, that were just worth nothing. I had some of them equipped, but I really wanted to get rid of them. So, I mean, some of my weapons may be a bit underperforming because I got rid of, one-dimensional gemstones. So, but here, once we enter this past the second door, we're gonna have this side area. So we're gonna head in here. Hopefully, we won't have no fucking we won't have no witch bitches. Come on, good boy. Goodbye. Get rid of the ghoulie there. Here we have what looks to be a pendulum-based room. Nothing stands out. No nightmares, no chests, so we'll double back. Obviously there's nothing here, but there is a ladder, so we'll take that up. To our right here will be some blood vials. Oh boy. What are you doing? You missed me. Now we'll head through here to this door here, which I think there's our Indiana Jones trap. First thing we'll do is check around this corridor here. Oh, we got snatched! Oh, he almost tried to get me with a one hit. He thought he was gonna be slick. I couldn't hear his footsteps over this goddamn rock. Yeah, I'm having to be careful. This is one of those cursed dungeons, so I gotta be. The witch was definitely a case point of it being a shit show. Down here, it looks like just a dead end. So let's not go that way. We'll double back and head this way and around. I want to go that way, but I want to check out this area first. So let's head through here. Avoid the trap switch. Ah, another bitch. And we're gonna cheese her too. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not playing these fucking games with these witches. I'm gonna just cheese them out. I've had my fill of it. I'm cheesing them out. Turn up my light a little bit so you guys can see me a bit better. I need to get a better camera. That's the first thing I'm gonna do when I start getting a little bit more extra money. I'm gonna get a proper camera. This is actually a PlayStation 4 camera I'm using, but I'm using a PlayStation 4 converter for hookup to the PS5. So forget the quality of this camera. It's an old quality camera. It's an old camera. Essentially, I'm going to upgrade eventually. So it's a bit, the colors. It's not HK. It's not HD. It's not 4K. It's none of that. It's basically just, but you work with what you got. So. All right, sweetheart. I'm coming back. Say hi. No, it's not too bad, but it's, it gives you the impression that you're like in like some. It gives me the impression that I'm like somebody said it looked pretty. One person was actually my friend. One of my friends, Eli. He was he didn't see it yet, but I'm hoping he will eventually. But I'm pretty sure he'll be making jokes like, "Oh yeah, oh Robin, you got a bootleg camera, bruh." So once the ball has dropped, we're gonna follow it and take a left and into the path of this area where we'll have a ghoulie in our way. I will probably run this again on my own just because I really want to see if I can get visceral, if I can get some easy echoes, but also more so I want to see if I can get some blood gemstones. If there are any blood liquors, I want some blood gemstones. So once we enter here, obviously we got a rain sucker ahead of us. He is hooded, so he means he has magic. So we're going to use our blue elixir. We got plenty of that now, so we can use some. So we're going to use our blue elixir to close the distance, get on his rear so we can avoid that magic of his. Remember, walk slow. He will hear you. He will see you. So essentially you want to walk slow, get into position behind him, backstab him, and he is out of the picture. No more magic for you. Seems like a bit of a wasted resource to use for him, with blue elixir being so precious, but in this instance, you want to make the most of it. And inside the coffin, we will find Great One's Wisdom. Check and see if there's any other chests in the area. Obviously, we have one over here. We will find Yellow Bone. Awesome. More ritual materials is always nice. Another one over here. I cannot stress enough, ritual materials is the boon of what you can hope to get in these dungeons, because you'll be doing these multiple times. I know I certainly will be doing them multiple times in the sense of interest, because I can get really good echoes really good payouts and blood echoes, but I can also get really good benefits of blood gemstones and ritual materials at the same time. And you need plenty of both to run these dungeons over and over and over again. So once we've vacated that area, we're going to head into this next area, climb the ladder, and I'm sure we'll encounter a brain sucker. My luck, yeah, I'm expecting a brain sucker. And nope, Thumerian Descendant. Interesting. The old man. God damn, boy. Take it easy. I'm kind of glad I got the claw in this instance, because essentially he's going to be wanting to get rid of him like lickety fast. There we go. There we go. No, he doesn't. This one particularly doesn't. He just has this hook sword, which he throws like a boomerang. Which he's going to turn into two swords now. Which, hopefully... Ah, he got away. I was hoping to get him before he could do that. Yeah, he is nasty. He can be pretty aggressive. Just like that. Oh, come on. That was bullshit. So we're gonna have to run that again. Obviously, I didn't encounter. It's kind of tricky to fight him, and this is not exactly the most comfortable place for me because it's tight quarters with the stairs and the multiple platforms. So I want to try to take him to the lower level. That fucking jump attack got me pretty bad, but he was basically putting pressure on me in the sense to where he was able to get that measure of influence. So, I mean, it's not a terrible loss, but that was a cheap. That was a pretty cheap way for him to get that win. Was throwing that fucking thing. So I think what I will do though is instead of the Moonlight Sword, I think I'm going to switch to the Rifle Spear because I seem to do a better job hitting with parry shots with the spear, with the Rifle Spear's rifle feature. So we'll head in here. We'll get our echoes back. And we'll head down to the ground level. I don't want to take him on the lower level. Oh, he tried to throw that shit, and I dodged it midair. Oh, come on! Now that was stupid. I had him dead to rights with that shot, but he keeps fucking dodging through it. I feel like I'm playing like one of those watchmen who's like literally shooting his pistol, and it's going right over my head. Oh. Knocked my headset off. But yeah, no, that was just fucking dirty, bro. Once again, I know I need to be careful. I'm playing too aggressive. I need to slow down. That was a pretty dope jump, though. I did. That was actually cool. I caught that on stream. Jumping through the air and like literally dodging his throw attack. That was awesome. I'll get him. I hate fighting this. I'd rather fight the Thumerian Elder than the Thumerian Descendant. Thumerian Elder is easier to telegraph, but this asshole, he's just fast for an old man. He's fast. Alright, dickhead, come here. Try to do it again. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I think I got the momentum of his attacks figured. If I could back up a little bit, bait him, I could, yep, just back up and fire. Just stay out of reach of his blade. Just out of reach, buddy. Bye. I got your number then, didn't I? Fooled me once, twice, but by third time, I got you. So, 2 bloodstone chunks, cursed blood tempering gemstone, and some echoes. So, we are good. Awesome. So once we get ourselves in there, light the lantern, head down the ladder, the elevator, and let's get to layer 3. No side area. Great. I love it. And into the layer 3 we go. Light the lantern, and let's head into our next area. So obviously right away from the start, we can see the gate out of here is to our front. Item to our left, witches again, of course. Let's go ahead and put our Holy Moonlight Sword on for this job. But I'll cheese this bitch again too. I'm not taking any chances. I'll cheese every one of them. Right away. Directly ahead of us. There's that little bitch right there. Now I'm gonna cheese her out, and I'm gonna fuck her ass up. People can say what they want, but you know what? I'm not going through this nonsense anymore with this broad. I hate, I think there should be more of a, if it were up to me and they did patch it, I think they should put a little bit more of a delay between summonings. I just think I think that's fair. The fact of it is, she's already pretty dangerous as it is when she's like having to cast her spell to call these little bastards, but it's even more detriment when she's actually has some measure of defensive spells that could eventually drive me off. Scream, bitch. Scream. So once we dispatched her, let's continue our search. Ah. Obviously, we have magic-infused enemies here, so we want to be careful. Arcane is the name of the game. So let's put on an arcane outfit for protection, shall we? Like in the form of the Tomb Prospector outfit. And then we'll go ahead and also put on... we don't really need the torch too much, but we definitely will take the shield. Oh, there's a chest here, by the way. I didn't notice that. Go ahead and open it. A little weirdly animatedly placed, but inside we got red jelly. Awesome. Cool. Now we'll head left, and we'll close the gap on the threat to this enemy here. Oh, so you? Of course you would. Of course you wouldn't. You wouldn't get your mind away from the gutter. Of course you would. So we're pretty much gonna get ourselves situated to where there's not a hidden path here, so it looks like it's just going straight up. So let's have our shield handy, just in case there is something waiting at the top of the stairs for us. Ritual Blood 2. Over here at the top, we will have Sedative. Another passage to the left, another passage to the right. Let's check the one to the right first. Obviously, this is a locked off area. We can't access this. This is probably a side area leading into the next, beyond this this lair room. So we'll head to the left one first. Inside we have... You can see incense burning, so we can't see nothing. We're gonna need to make it visible, because I can't see shit. Cart blocking our way. Over here, some sedative again. And down below us, we have a brain sucker. Is it hooded? It's not hooded. That's a good thing. So, we're going to head down here now. And obviously avoid the... Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna die. Okay. Obviously 2 bites from them is definitely gonna put you in danger, so let's go ahead and swap out. Let's have our sedatives candy for this instance, because that was the shits. I thought for sure they were gonna kill me. Come on. Oh, you little bastards. Alright. Gonna put my rifle spare on. Seems like that hits a better... obviously, I missed them completely with my freaking moonlight sword. Get rid of the brain sucker. Quicksilver bullets. Let's open up the path. Opening up the path. Now, take a quick gander around, just make sure we didn't miss anything. No items. Obviously, that chest, obviously that stairwell's being blocked by the gate. That one's being blocked, so mind the trap. Might die. Then we're gonna head through here, and then make our way back down to the ground level. Obviously, we can't open the door here. Let's leave some coins to show that this is actually a way out. I'm almost certain it'll be a side area directly ahead of us. So this is pretty much where we took down those little witches, causing us grief. Directly head to the right. And find your way... I think this is actually another area Is this... Oh, wait. We took the long way around. What the fuck? I'm stupid. I didn't see that this was actually leading a shorter way, so... Yeah. Alright. Anyway, head up the ladder, make your way to the gate, and open up the path. And then I'm sure we'll have a side area ahead, leading us back around to this point, so... To our left here. Send the ladder, and we'll head to the side area and start our exploration. Opening up the path, and inside we will find magic imbibed, multiple ones too. Okay, I think we want to take on the ones to the right first, then the one to the front. They obviously have their backs to us. We don't want to give away our position, so let's see if we can get this one first quietly, and then we'll get the other one. Ah, shit. He got away. It's okay. He's dead anyway. Let's get this one, though. Down below us. I wonder what's down there. I see just the items they dropped. Passage to our left there, and a passage to our right. Over here, some quicksilver bullets. Let's take a look in this passage here. I'm sure... Oh, whoa! Alright, in here, looks like nothing. Stone chest, but this may be our path leading back, so we have a shortcut here. So this path is basically leading back the way we came. So let's open up the stone chest. Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes open. I don't want to get ambushed. Pearl slugs, level 6. 6 pearl slugs. Now we'll head down into this passage here to our right. Real careful, like. We got a passage to our left and another door to our right. Let's take the one to our left. This will probably take us down a ladder to a ground level. Probably where we dropped those... Oh, whoa. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I am not going down there to get fucking eviscerated by 2 werewolves in a cornered space. Nope. So we're going to change that. Get some delay Molotovs. Yeah, well, 2 big puppies are now on toast because they were. I slid down there and I was going, oh, no, 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 no. I'm not going down there. No, sir. I see that. No, I'm not going down. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm good. So now we're down in that courtyard area where we saw earlier. Ritual blood in the corner here. So a cursed blood damp blood gem. A cursed sharp damp blood gem. Chest here, more ritual blood. Just checking to make sure there's no hidden passages here. And that is it for this passage, so let's double back and search this passage. Any witches? Hello? Looks like it's nothing. Nope, nothing. Huh. Okay. So I guess we'll go back the way we came, up the ladder, and we'll search that other passage that we ignored earlier. Some quicksilver bullets on the body, and a watcher. Fucking fat bastard. Belly flop your fat ass on someone else. So once we've taken care of Chunk, we'll go ahead and open up this coffin, and inside, Deep Sea Rune. Let's go. Deep Sea Rune, level 3. Adds Frenzy Resistance by 300 points. So instead of 200 points Frenzy Resistance, we now got the full maximum of 300. But we still have the level 1 Deep Sea Rune unaccounted for. We need to find that, but we have the most powerful version of it. So that is awesome. Now we're going to take advantage of the little exploit with the chests and the coffins. Exit out of the game, and when you port back in the game, any chests or coffins that you've opened that have a rune or a weapon will be replaced by a Great One's Insight. So we'll get 2 items for 1 coffin. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, that Deep Sea Rune is going to be a huge benefit, especially when you're going to take on the Nightmare of Mensis, or, God forbid, the Winter Lanterns, which cause frenzy, if you recall them. Big ugly bitches with their eyes all over their heads. So there we have Great One's Insight, and we have everything we've required and acquired in respective fashion, and then we're going to head our way out. So obviously this was where we were. This is where we're going. Actually, wait a minute. Did we check out this room over here? I think we did, didn't we? I can't recall. Okay, yeah, we did. Obviously, the chest is open. The coins are gone. That was the path leading back to the main area. So now we're going to double back and jump 2. Now, heading into the next Chalice Dungeon lair, I don't know what we're going to encounter, but I'm going to wager it's going to be either Augur Vibritus, the Thumerian Elder. It's going to be Ibritus, the Daughter of the Cosmos, the Thumerian Elder, maybe Rom the Vacuous Spider, or some other type of boss that's magic-oriented. I find that those are usually the most common ones you'll encounter in this dungeon. So, but we'll see. It may be even a brain sucker. So we'll have to just take a look and see. So, but we'll use our Bold Hunter's Mark to port out of there and prepare if we need to. Can't very well see or hear, so what do we got? Abritus. So we're going to go ahead and use our Bold Hunter's Mark to get us out of here, and then we're going to prepare accordingly for this little fight with her. Obviously, Abritus is a kin, so thrust weapons will work. Rifle spear, saw spear, basically anything that is essentially a thrust-based weapon. But also the added benefit will be the Tantris. So, but I'm gonna go with the threaded. I'm actually gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the threaded cane, and I'm gonna go with bolt paper. Fire also works on her too, but I'm not gonna really go too far to use that. We're gonna need sedative as well for her, causing frenzy, attack power. And I don't know what damage she takes from arcane magics, so we'll use our better judgment against that scale. So But we'll, that's what we'll do. So let's get ourselves into the fray and go get this bitch. Ignore the enemies, ignore the areas in question of what we're going to encounter, and just go from there. Oh, also, let's go ahead. As a matter of fact, instead of the Molotovs, let's use the Bone Marrow Ash, because that'll give us an added level of power for doing headshots. Essentially, I want to do as much damage to her head as possible so I can set her up for visceral attacks, because I got that visceral attack rune, so we're going to definitely do that. So let's get ourselves in there and get to work. Alright, girl, listen. We need to talk. Oh! Oh, that hurt. Essentially, she's going to start using this magic spell to do damage to you as you get closer. Avoid the magic of her attacks. There we go, visceral attack, here we go. Bang. Bang. Bro! She got me with that huge overhead attack. Ah, fucking bitch. See, and that's where the bosses of the Chalice Dungeons with Curse can be really hard, because essentially the damage you take is so much more greater with the element of them having enhanced power, but also with the added effect of them having the advantage with you having reduced health. So, I mean, we almost got her, but I mean, that's kind of the biggest thing you're going to run into in that capacity. So I think what I'll do is I'll save my Bone Marrow Ash and my throwing knives until we get right to the tail end of the fight, because essentially what I want to do is get as much distance between me and her as possible so she doesn't get to do that much damage. This damn charge attack of hers is one such example. I mean, just one attack brings your health down to almost nothing. Yeah, with her vagina-looking face, covered in dorsal fins or little tubulars. She's pissed now. That's it for you, girl. Adio. In this instance, yes, it is very forbidden. I do not want to get eaten. I gotta find my echoes. The bitch took my echoes. Where'd they go, though? Oh, they're over there. I couldn't see them. I was trying to find them the whole fight, and I couldn't find them. But I was too focused on her, too. So now that we've opened up this path, we pretty much have taken care of this entire Chalice Dungeon. So we got a Bloodstone chunk, and we got a really powerful Blood Gemstone. So, but I will probably definitely be running this a couple more times, just because of the fact of just how much of a pain in the ass it was. But maybe. We'll see. Oh, really? They actually removed it from the chat? Wow, that's surprising. I didn't see that. So essentially, we'll just call her Vag Face. There we go. That avoids it. Vag Face. So essentially, we'll pretty much take care of that. That'll take care of that Chalice Dungeon. And now all we have left is the Thumerian Cursed Ill Chalice Dungeon. Now, as we said before, I pretty much already took care of this one earlier with, I didn't really take care of it, but I got started. Basically similar to what I did with the Isu Cursed Chalice Dungeon. So, we're going to head into this one next. Ooh. I probably should actually upgrade my weapons. So let's take a minute here. And then I think what we'll do is we'll head over to Canehurst Castle after we complete these Chalice Dungeons. Because that will be next on my list in the description. I actually was talking earlier about probably exploring going further into the game, but then it dawned on me. It was like, wait a minute, Sean, you haven't done Canehurst Castle. So essentially that's probably my next target will be Canehurst Castle. You're actually trying all these different words? Frosty, come on, what are you doing? So we're gonna go ahead and get these echoes used now.
What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become...
Oh, we're still short 4,000, so we gotta get 4,000. So let's go ahead and see what gemstones we can use. You're bad, girl. You're gonna get yourself in trouble one of these days. You're like legit testing weapons that you can get away with saying. Words you can get away with saying. I'm dead ass. So we're gonna sell anything that's level 16 or lower. So essentially anything that is level 16 or lower. Doesn't matter what it is. Cursed Bolt, Blood Gem. I really don't want these gemstones that deplete my health. Why the hell do I keep getting them? Weapon durably down, 56 points. No, I don't want it. HP gradual depletes. No, I don't want it. You guys are killing me here. I mean, what the hell? You're giving me absolute garbage. This thing isn't going to do me any favors. You got blood gemstones here, here. So we're going to head over here now, and we'll use some of our echoes to power ourselves. And then we'll repair our weapons as well, and get a resupply before we head into that next Chalice Dungeon.
Very well.
I think we'll do health. We'll improve our vitality. Since, obviously, the cursed dungeons are clearly a big pain in the ass. I love it. It pretty much goes to show just how incredibly juvenile we are by our nature, isn't it? Doesn't it? It shows, doesn't it? I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and... Can we upgrade anything yet? Can we fortify a weapon? I'll go ahead and fortify the repeating pistol. And then we'll also get... We'll use some of these insight. Free insight. I'm not going to really use the insight yet. I want to see if I can get lucky enough to buy something. So let's go ahead and upgrade. Let's get some resources. Obviously, we got blood bullets, so we'll get a blood vial. We will get some medicine. 2 sedatives. Blue elixir. 3 cocktails, 9 delayed rope cocktails, 2 pebbles, 5 bolt paper, 3 bone marrow ash, and that is gonna do it. So now we can get back to the business at hand of getting into that dungeon. I really am disappointed. I thought that beast roar would repel some of those damn mad ones that were just basically just trying to like gangbang me the whole way I was pretty much operating. So we're gonna go ahead in here, and obviously I got already an early start to this. There was no side area, but essentially it was basically pretty much in that scale. So, but over here on the left the witch will be. So essentially what we're going to do is basically get ourselves into a position where we're just gonna basically have an easy opportunity to get a hold of her. So now we're in good position. We're just gonna fuck her ass up until she dies. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they've got a proprietary of them with the stream. I'm pretty sure it ain't nothing I've set up. Otherwise, I would actually, give carte blanche to everything with anything that pretty much would be acceptable to say. But there's some no words I would imagine that even I wouldn't say or even let others say. So, but I don't know. Kind of curious now myself, really, to be honest. It's like saying, I wonder how much I can get away with on this thing. I don't know. Twitch is a bit more stingy. I would never mess with Twitch totally because I hear stories all the time of some of the stupid shit they punish streamers for, and it's crazy. And it makes me rather reluctant to do Twitch because I hear horror stories all the time of, oh, you can't say that, and they ban you, and you can't say that, and they suspend you. And I can't see myself really getting behind a platform that operates like that. I don't want to. You tried getting that? I'm dead ass. You actually tried it. Leave it to you, Frosty. Of course you would try it. You little rebel, you. You trying to take my title for savagery? Shame on you, girl. I don't like anybody who's got a bigger mouth than mine. So as soon as we get up here, obviously the ground is poisoned, so just be mindful of that. I know you did, but still, geez, don't get yourself in trouble. You're gonna get me in trouble. Like, Sean, what are you look what you're doing. You're a terrible influence. I didn't do shit. That's not my fault. Dispatch the 2 ghoulies that are up here, and then we're going to head into this next area. And we will have multiple of these enemies. Oh, hello. Well, all right, we got a mad one, and we got multiple nightmare apostles. So let's get ourselves our moonlight sword, because I really do like using the holy moonlight sword, especially against the fucking mad ones. And we're going to go ahead and put on our preferred weapon outfit. Preferred hunter outfit. So I definitely want to get her attention. I definitely want to see about getting her attention. So let's get her attention. I would get rid of these guys one by one though first, because I know they're going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Cursed, murky, damp blood gem. I'll take it. Oh, here she comes. All right, girl, come on. Upsy daisy. Sage's hair. I'll take it. Obviously, there's a brain sucker in the corner, so let's try to keep this action away from him so that we can actually get the drop on him. So, let's see. Come on, boys. Come here, buddy. You got this fucking one with a looks like he's got a Mo Howard haircut going on. And we'll walk right up and we'll backstab this one. Put on our lantern so we have extra light. He's got a cursed damp blood gemstone. Let's pull the lever and open the path out of here. Now keep your ears open, because if in the event that we're lucky, we may actually be lucky enough, we may actually find some really good powerful gemstones here. If there are blood liquors, all the more better, because we really still want to get our hands on as many powerful blood gemstones as we can. If you're having a hard time finding good Chalice Dungeons to find them, I recommend looking them up via glyph codes, because glyph codes are usually the best option you can have to really finding your way to getting some really powerful gemstones. So obviously this asshole was the one who was throwing Molotovs at us. Let's get him. Get some blood bullets. And then heal. And then we're going to head back the way we came. The left is where we came in. Our way out. Oh, we went the wrong way. No, we didn't go the wrong way. We went further beyond. Our way out is going to be to the right. So open the gate. Obviously there'll be a side area, it looks like, ahead of us. To the left here. Yep. Alright. I won't need the shield anymore because we're not dealing with magic. But keep your eyes on the openings on the left and right. Alcoves may hide an enemy waiting to ambush you from the rear. Now we're going to go up, or we're going to go down. I think we're going to check out down first. And we have a long tunnel access with multiple resources along the sides. Blood vial. More blood vials. More blood vials. More blood vials. And a Molotovs. Well, okay. Thank you. Let's switch out for medicine. Because obviously this is poison. Fucking witch. I'm not sneezing out this time, bitch. I told you. That's a wrap. Oh. Get the pebbles off the bitch's body, and then we'll go get this other asshole. Hi, buddy. Sorry, your mommy took a dirt nap. So are you. Now that we pretty much have neutralized them, we'll enter this alcove area here. Oh. Cannon. Sorry, buddy. You're a little late for World War One. You're a little late for the American Revolution. Oh, this one's throwing poison Molotovs. Cannons can be bad if you're not ready for them because they actually do huge damage if they're around. If the impact zone is on oil urns, it amplifies it. So I've actually been killed in my first time when I played this game. I actually was killed by the cannon because I didn't see the asshole had a cannon until it was too late, and then I got blown to shit. And ironically, I was standing near some oil urns which amplified the damage, and I was like instantly dead. All right, so we have a madman in front of us. Obviously, she's got the red aura, so her damage is going to be amplified, so I'm going to need to avoid her attacks as much as possible. So let's see if we can't lure her out of here. Come on, girl. Come on. Mr. Attack, will that be enough to finish her? Yes! She will give us a cursed tempering damp blood gemstone. And then inside here we see a number of ghoulies. And a coffin, probably some chests too, so we'll take a look at everything. Let's get rid of the ghoulies first though. Chest here on the right, stone chest. Let's open that up, see what's inside. Ritual blood level 5. A ghoulie over here next to this chest. Open this chest, and inside we will find a cursed odd tempering blood gemstone. Over here another ghoulie playing possum. Knight. And then over here another ghoulie. And that takes care of him. Now let's go ahead and open up this coffin and let's see what we get. And inside, Ritual Blood level 5. But cool thing is we have the opportunity to measure that we may be able to get some blood liquor, so we'll see what we get. Let's instead head back the way we came though. Obviously we took the ground level stairwell leading down. Let's see what we can get if we go up. Because we still have a stairwell to explore that goes up above us. Blood liquors. Where is he? I think it's going to be that room back there behind us. I'm not sure. Let's go back real quick and take a look. Have our magic equipped with our moonlight sword. Oh, no. Oh, there she is. Yep, we called it. So we'll sneak around on her rear, and we will get the advantage of our attack there. No echoes, sadly. No blood well, we got echoes. I mean, no blood gemstones. So, but that's okay. At least now we know that there are the possibility of getting some of this stuff here. So who knows? I may actually take a bit of a trip back to the previous area and see if I get lucky and get any blood echoes or bloodstone shards there. So let's head up the stairs now, unimpeded with that blood liquor's appearance. We have a gate. leading leading across this bridge above this room that we were just in. Blood vials. And it looks like that's it. Just one blood vial? All that for one blood vial? I don't think a lot of developers from software thought out some of the designs of this. It doesn't make sense to just go all the way up there for one item or make unnecessary, paths that just take you back to the original room. I get so annoyed by that. It doesn't make any sense. Let's head back here and take a look at here. Ah, hello. More blood lickers. Let's take and say hello. There we go. 1 for 1. Obviously, that one didn't give us anything. Let's check out that other boss. That other, that other brain. There may be one that, the other one potentially left. So let's take advantage of that. Welcome all new viewers. 6 viewers. Welcome. Feel free to say hello in the comments so I can pay homage to you. You humbled me with your presence. Alright, so it doesn't look... I am not gonna kiss them, Frosty. What is wrong with you? They look like they got the face that looks like you ever see that movie with It? You ever see It, Chapter 2? You ever see that old lady who's like getting naked and shit and literally turns out to be Pennywise scaring the shit out of Beth? Like, legit, okay? That's what the bitch's face looks like. I am not tongue kissing that fucking thing. Looks like a fucking anteater had a one-night stand with somebody's grandmother. I am not kissing that. Yes, fuck that noise. I'm good. Undead Giant. Oh boy, my favorite boy with the club. So this is where I need to be a little bit diligent because this guy is a one-hit wonder for sure. Dead! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I thought maybe it wouldn't hurt me. It wouldn't take me out in one hit, but I knew I should have broke off. 2 hits, break off. 2 hits, break off. That's what I should have did. I didn't. Like a twat. I stayed too close, too long. I got greedy for damage. Okay. I'm gonna get back in there, and I'm gonna get him. Undead Giant is probably one of the more minuscule enemy types you will encounter that will fucking, like, wreck your day. Look at that shit! That is so sick! Fucker. What's the matter, homie? Oh! He is nasty. He's trying so goddamn hard to get me with the chains on his back is what makes him so goddamn dangerous. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get close enough, but I'm also trying to mind the distance of his attacks. Oh! He hooked me. Fuck you. And with that, we got a Curse the damn blood gem, and we got a bloodstone chunk. Beautiful. Yeah, the undead giant can be nasty, especially even on cursed ones, and that's really what makes him so dangerous, is those damn chains on his back. The cannon one is dangerous because he has a huge sweeping arc with the cannon. But my money, honest to God, the club one will always be, everyone will agree. I think everybody across the Bloodborne player base will agree that the Undead Giant, the club version, is the worst of the Undead Giants. You got the hooks, you got the dual sword ones, you got the cannon one, and then you got the club one. The club one is always going to be everybody's bane because of the goddamn chains on his back. Essentially, they should actually make the chains, and they should name them the chained one, not the club one. They should name the chain one because essentially it's the chains that really do the most damage. So once you get to the next layer, you're obviously going to have the exit to our right, and we're going to have the passage to our left and our door to our front. We can obviously hear one of these assholes is in one of these little coffins, hissing and snarling. And we got more witches. Oh, of course. Alright, we got some ghoulies here. Look at the piss in our pool. Let's get rid of them. Got some fire paper. Obviously, we got a trap here. Let's get that out of the way. I want to make sure there's no hidden passages here, so let's check everything. This wall and this wall. Occasionally, you want to be careful with this one because there's actually sometimes a hidden passage here. It's pretty. You pretty much can tell when it's symmetrical. So essentially, sometimes you'll get lucky where you'll have ones hidden between these alcoves, but sometimes it's kind of hard to, to tell. So we'll head into this room here, as it's the only path we can take right now at present. Over here, behind the ladder, a bold hunter's mark. And we're going to head up the ladder. And we'll head to the left. Well, I'm not sure which path do we want to take. I think I want to take this one first, because I think this will lead me over the area of the courtyard, so it does, which is good. Then we have the path that'll lead us to our lock. That'll lead us to the lever to open the door to the next dungeon lair. So let's open that first. I could hear a madman right there. So we're gonna need to we'll have to take care of the fat one first. Come on, buddy. Thank you. Alright, now we want to be careful with the mad one. And she's facing the other way now. Okay, now she's facing back the other way, so that's good. So we'll walk in there and we'll backstab her. She's got a corpse too for a weapon. And she will give us some Quicksilver bullets, which is good. Now we'll open up the path with the gate. And now we're going to go find where that other path leads us. No doubt it'll lead us into some witches. Oh joy. So let's make our way through here. Mine the coffin to the left. It'll have an enemy, I'm sure. Yep, you're dead. Poison ground as well. Oh! Really, bro? Really? What an asshole. But it's alright. I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna make good. I'm gonna make it right. Definitely gotta change to my saw spear though. Luckily my echoes are right here. I don't need to work too hard to get them. So we'll go ahead and get those. Get my medicine ready. Come here, you asshole. You caused me all that trouble. Where's this little bitch? Right there. I got just the thing for her. Watch this. And that's why I like to have a good clean sight line to the witch, because essentially if I can shoot the witch, it will get everybody's attention. All the mad ones will come rushing to her position. And if I can get them into a nice little spot where they're clustered together, you know, in a tight little formation, I could just rush in, do one heavy attack, hit all of them, take all their health down, and then one follow-up attack, and I can take out any mad ones that survived the first attack, and then at the same time do damage to her and set her up for an immediate finish. So then not only do I eliminate the mad ones, but I essentially eliminate them from being respawned into their position. So huge deal there. Let's go ahead and swap out the throwing knives for pebbles, because I'm definitely needing that. Bold Hunter's Mark, a few, just basically it looks like these are just resources. Just the resource location so far. Oh wait a minute, we got a side area here. Ooh. What do we have here? Another passage. Bolt fire paper. And a beast-possessed soul. Got a passage here. Oh, it's an extended area. We got a drawbridge, too. So it looks like we got a much more expansive area to navigate than we thought prior. This doesn't look like this has a ladder, so I don't want to drop down there. Do we have any enemies below us, though? We got, looks like over there, some ghoulies patrolling there. I think I saw one with a lantern. Multiple ghoulies patrolling there. Possibly some uber ghoulies digging with a pickaxe below us. That's why I like having the monocular on, because it gives me an opportunity to scout ahead and see what kind of heat I'm looking at. So I think there's a bridge across there. I don't know how to navigate our way to that. So let's see if we can find there's a path here. It doesn't look like there's a path, so there may be a way to them in another direction. So let's head through that passage there and head down this ladder here. A little bitch witch is trying to attack me through the floor. Alright, we got two doors here. One is going to lead us across the bridge there, and then this one is obviously going to lead us to this area here. So let's open up this way first. Let's get across this bridge, see what we got over here. Blood vials. The body will have rope molotovs. We could very well take a jump down there and engage them there, but I want to see what the other path leads. I want an easy. I don't want to go down there and not have an easy escape. So let's put on some molotovs though, rope molotovs. That'll, if they do get ambushed, I'll use these to cover my escape. Motherfucker. Open this door. Okay, this looks like this might take us up and across the other half of that catwalk above us that we couldn't go across. Yep, here we go. This is the opposite of our location. Nothing really here to grab, so kind of pointless. Another design that was, was absolutely fruitless in nature. So we'll head over here now and down there. Now we need to find out where this broad is. Where's her location? Where is she safely tucked away in? Dyskinesia acting up, doll? There we go. Come here, baby. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, yeah, no, I hear you, hun. You just be patient with yourself. Take as long as you need. I know that can be real irritating. I kind of feel for you, because, I mean, I get so irritated when I'm, going through, trying to shave and stuff, because I got the hand tremors, So, I feel you. Be patient with yourself, I know. So now that we've navigated our way through the bitches, let's go ahead and take care of these guys. I know you do. You always will. Go ahead and take care of the uber ghoulie there. and then the blood vials will we get back from him. And then let's head into this corridor underneath this bridge. Nothing really here. I see a coffin, maybe a threat inside, of course. And he's taken care of. And then obviously the only thing we need to contend with is these guys right here. So let's get their attention. Damn it! I overextended, son of a bitch! I knew. I gotta change my weapon. I love this blade, but it's eating my stamina. It's eating my stamina, and I end up fucking overextending myself just like that. God damn it! I fucking was on a roll too, man. Fuck. All right, I'm changing my fucking weapon. I'm gonna use the saw cleaver. Oh, that's got me. I did that. I can't even be maimed. I can't really even be mad at them. I have to be mad at myself because I overextended myself. Oh, I'll stick to the rifle spear for now. There. One thing I will say is the saw spear is never let me down. You got pebbles. Cursed Tempering Blood Gemstone. And now I'll just drop down here, get across, take care of these enemies, and then I'm going to go about getting those other items back. There's our echoes. Fucking dick. Come on. Come on, you pussies. Yeah, no problem busting my balls earlier. Now suddenly you're all shy? Come on. Oh my god, really? What the fuck? It's like they... Any other time, they're aggressive. They're gunning for me. Now they're just like, they're just lingering around, moping around like a bunch of fucking brain dead little slugs with their mouths gaping open. Dead again. Yeah, I know. Stupid. fucking stupid. Now I just get the feeling that the enemies are just trolling the shit out of me. I think I'm gonna lose connection. I'm not sure what's going on, but I can't heal myself for whatever reason. So I'm gonna log out for a second because I think this is probably gonna be an issue with my connection. I'm not sure, but for whatever reason, it's not letting me heal my character for whatever reason. So I'm gonna log out, cheese it, see if I can force it to come back in. Occasionally, you'll get those occasional bugs where it doesn't want to cooperate with whatever you got going on. But, what are you gonna do? I'm definitely gonna run this again off stream and harvest it for blood echoes or maybe blood gemstones because I definitely want one of these things to be available to me in that measure. So, why can't I heal? It's not letting me heal. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream after I get my echoes back, because this is clearly a pickle. I don't know what's going on, but it's not letting me heal. So let me get my echoes back. I'm gonna head back to the Hunter's Dream. No, it's literally the curse. The curse is essentially it's cut my health in half, but it's not even letting me heal. I'm pressing the button to like heal myself, and it's not letting me use blood vials to heal. So I don't know what's going on. The game may be having a bug issue. If it's a bug issue, that means I got to shut down the application and restart, which means I got to end the stream. I'm not ending the stream. Yeah, well, I'm not ending the stream. I'm gonna do what I got to do first before I even think about going that far. There's that asshole with my echoes right there. Give me my echoes back, asshole. Come on. I know you see me standing here. Stop playing with me. You're getting under my nerves with that. You act all disinterested and shit, and then you just, when I get closer, then you want to whoop in and fucking and wallop on my ass like you fucking are that good of a fighter. I hate it. It gets under my skin. It's like, are you really gonna ignore me? Like, are you dead ass ignoring me? You're not taking me seriously? It's like, are you feeling accepting yet of my existence or my strength? And it's like, both, you fucking asshole. Come on, big boy. Stop playing games with me. Well, I don't want to kiss nobody. The fuckers are ugly. I wouldn't kiss them if it was if they were going to offer me 5 million echoes. I wouldn't kiss them. I wouldn't give a shit. You couldn't offer me enough echoes. You could give me a maxed out character and I still wouldn't kiss them. Let's open up this coffin and see what's inside. An air rune. Yes! Level 3 air rune is awesome because ultimately we get the benefit of having the maximum amount of pay echoes with visceral attack. So we're going to exit and we're going to get that Great One's Insight. That's awesome. That's one less thing we need to get. Whew. Awesome. Love it. So what is that? We got 2 runes now for the work of this Chalice Dungeon. But essentially, that's what you need to do. Basically, you get now I can actually equip that with the Blood Moon runes or whatever, and I can get even more blood echoes for visceral attacks. So, but I'll probably experiment seeing which is which combination is the maximum payout: blood echoes or air. Giving me that benefit. So there we have our Great One's Insight. Over here is that other asshole. Still can't heal. Don't know what is. I don't know what's going on in that case. Yeah, I'm not gonna screw with that. I'll just use my Bold Hunter's Mark and I'll just vacate this area. I got what I needed, so essentially I don't really need to linger. I think what I will do though is see about going into our next Chalice Dungeon and see what we can do there. Still not letting me heal. I don't know what the deal is. It's bugged. Yeah, I don't remember if it did, or I think it did happen. And the sick thing is it didn't. I had that happen before, and I think I had to do the same thing. I had to literally close out the application and restart it to essentially basically continue playing because it wouldn't let me heal. So I can kill these guys. It's just gonna be real tricksy, so I got to be careful. I essentially just keep using their visceral attack to kill them. Yep, they do. They look like it, though. Yeah, Mancubus. Yeah. Doom Monster Cousins, the Mancubus. Oh! Come on, fat ass. Goodbye. All right, we got a cursed tamp blood gem, and we got 120,000 echoes. All right, we're gonna pull the plug right now. For right now, we're gonna pull the plug on the Chalice Dungeons. I'm a little bit pissed off because I didn't want to do that. I wanted to finish it, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm getting much of a choice in the matter. They obviously have bugged out the item in question where I was making headway, and unfortunately, this is pretty much the product of that. So let's go ahead and see if we can fix it here. Nope, still won't fix it. So I don't know what the fuck. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to end the stream there. I'm a little bit pissed off because it's bullshit that I should have to do that because the game bugged out and now it's not letting me heal. So we're at an hour and 50 minutes. So yeah, it's okay. You go ahead, dear. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll probably pick it up in another 20-30 minutes. So thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry, but unfortunately my hands are tied. The stream is basically being stopped because I have to shut down the application. But I'm going to get a bite to eat. I'm going to get myself some fresh coffee, and we're going to get back on the business of finishing this thing. So stick around. I'll be back in about half an hour, 45 minutes, and we'll continue more of this live stream coverage. Like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications bell so that you can follow the next time I broadcast, and we'll continue with the live stream of Bloodborne momentarily. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm Savage Squishy 86, and I will see you momentarily.